accommodating the new up and coming artists in the industry?
Yeah, it depends with those that you meet. Some actually are accommodating, and some of them are really not, accommodating. So you would want to understand them from an angle of some may be very busy to accommodate you, and once you're up there, you're the most happening artist, everybody wants to talk to you, businesses and whatnot. For you to calm down and look at an upcoming artist and just mentor them, it becomes really a serious hassle. So for some, but for some, they're very accommodating. No matter how busy they are, you send them an inbox, even on WhatsApp, even on Facebook. They're busy. They'll be able to respond to you. And when you meet them in person, they're really good characters and good guys. And yeah, they'll talk to you depending on what you want to hear from them. Yeah.
So probably, how would you rate them on probably a score of 1 to 10 in terms of busy schedule? Do they really get back to you in time, or probably it's when they feel like?
Well, you see, like we always say, sometimes it's how you introduce yourself. Also in their inbox, they complain a lot about that. Some of us upcoming artists, we don't know how to introduce ourselves. You just send somebody a song and explain yourself after you've sent them the song, and that's quite rude. So depending on how you're engaging them, some might find time for you, some don't, just never answer you, and you don't know why. So rating them, it will be very difficult and to a certain extent unfair, because you don't know how busy a person is and you can't really rate them. But in terms of them coming down to mentor artists, there are very few. This is why our industry is really going slow, because when it happens for me, I become a good artist, a big artist, that's it. I don't look back and try to help one or two other upcoming artists. Yeah.
So as the country continues to grapple with COVID-19, how is it like for the upcoming artists? Are you guys also making some excuses amid COVID, or probably
it's really tough, for an up and coming artist like me. You want to promote your music, you want your music to be heard. COVID has come with two things. One of them being people now are listening to music, they want content. So you throw your content on Facebook, they listen to it. And on the other hand, you can do shows, and we usually have these opportunities for big artists doing a show, a concert. You go there, you try to squeeze in. But now these concerts are virtual, so they're strictly to an artist who is assigned to do that virtual concert. So for us up-and-coming artists, it's really tough, because how we raise our money is from our own pockets. You do a small business, you make a bit of money, you have to pay for studio, you have to pay if you're going to do a music video, you have to pay for almost everything. You end up paying at times for your content to be shown, even to be played on radio, or some radio station where you can pay. For which you're giving them content, but you're paying them again. So it's really tough. You're like paying everywhere. And yeah, they're giving us airtime, but I mean, without us, there's no them. You know what I mean?
Without them, you can't be heard.
Yeah, but if we withdrew all the content from these medias and say you're not paying for this content, what do they play? You know what I mean? So we have to meet halfway as well. If I'm an upcoming artist and my work is good, they think my work is good, I need to be given a chance at least, before I can start putting in money as well. Because looking at my background with this high level of unemployment, it's difficult, it's not easy.
Alright, so as we wrap up the interview, probably we divert a little bit. How is the relationship like with Zambian DJs with upcoming artists?
It's rough. For some it's good, but it's really rough, because it's strictly business of you paying a DJ to play your music. So you don't have the money, you can't take your music like that. So it's, for some artists like me, I've survived because I create a friendship with these DJs. I'll pay the first time, but I'll also take interest in knowing.
Create a rapport.
Exactly, create a rapport, and that at the end of the day, it ends up good for me. But believe me, it's not easy for an upcoming artist. The relationship is quite tough. If you go on Facebook, you find this is the major topics that are there. Why are they making us pay? Why are they always advertising these already established artists? It's like there's a circle of artists and it's blocked like that, and no one can join that circle until they get up there. But how do you get there up there without any support?
So do you think radio DJs as well contribute to making up and coming artists' talents die natural death?
Some do, because a radio DJ is one person who is experienced. They listen to a lot of music. So I expect when I check my music, I expect that DJ to advise. If I'm not good enough, let me tell me. Say, dude, work on A, B, C, D. Then like that, me as an upcoming artist, I have to take to that advice and work on what I'm supposed to work on. But if he can't tell me anything and my content is good and everybody says it's good, he's killing me. If my content is good, let him play it, I've always been an advocate of these top 10s to say, let's have a lot of upcoming artists on these top 10s. Let these big artists just feature on the top 10s. Why am I saying so? This is just my opinion, actually. When I come out number 1 on the top 10 and I'm an upcoming artist, everybody gets to hear me. I get to make it, because for me it's a big deal. But if you're gonna get a big artist, I don't want to mention it, and they're always number 1. They've been doing that for the past 3 years, so what do you give them? Nothing. It's just their song, number 1, and they move on. They already have 100 million followers on YouTube and whatnot. So give room to the up and coming artists. Make it top 10. Get this good music. Put it on your top 10. Let these big artists just feature. We'll grow Zambian music if we start going in that direction. Yeah. Visenchito nifuno nkala muntu okongola tu. Take me, Lord, as I am. Munigwiri senchito nifuno nkala muntu otubambenga matalala, 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 otubambenga matalala, 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 otubambenga matalala, 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 otubambenga matalala, 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 otubambenga matalala.